Hello, my name is Danial.
Hi everyone, I'm AMIRUL.
Hello, I'm Maria.
I am NABILA.
And I'm AMILA SYAZWANI.
Did you guys know what is actually matrices and its application in our real life?
In maths, matrices themselves are a rectangular array of expression in rows and columns that is treated as a single entity and manipulated according to particular rules.
Yep. From that definition, we can actually solving any matrices in mathematics. For your information, here are two ways to solve the matrices given in mathematics. At first, we can consider using an inverse matrix method. In inverse matrix method, they have two things for us to know in order to solve the problem related to matrix given, which using an adjoint matrix method and an elementary row operations method. If you want to use an adjoint matrix method, you must know or find the value of determinant and their cofactor of that matrix. From this, we can solve the matrix given by following steps as in class session before.
That was amazing explanation, Maria. However, I would like to spill my thought. On the other hand, we also can use elementary row operation or ERO to solve this any problem related to matrices. As merely compared to adjoint matrix just now, elementary row operation seems easier to use as it only requires an identity matrix for solving any problem related to matrices.
Wow. That is amazing.
Next, number 2. The second way for us to use in solving any problem related to matrices is an elimination method, or directly refers to Gauss-Jordan elimination method. Gauss-Jordan elimination method emphasized us as this method require a small amount of time seems more easier as compared to inverse matrix method. In fact, Gauss-Jordan elimination method also requires a minimum steps compared to adjoint matrix.
But why we need to learn all of this? They look so no easy. Besides, we actually doesn't use this in our real life, right?
Actually, matrices is widely used in economics, encryption, and even used in games, especially in 3D. And also we can apply matrices in our daily life, probably when we wanna calculate something in order to buy it.
Here is one example of question related to matrices. Given matrices A is equal to 1 0 2 6 minus 1 2 3 to 2 and minus 4. They ask us to find determinant of matrices A, minor of all elements in matrices A, and the adjoint of matrices A. And lastly, we need to find inverse of matrices A. Here is a way how to find the determinant of A. We can find the determinant by expanding about the first row. By following the steps above, we can identify the determinant of our matrices, so we want to calculate the minor of element in matrices A. Therefore, by expanding about the row, we definitely can find all the minor in matrices. Since we have 3 rows and 3 columns, so we can get 9 value of minors. For further explanation, let's look at its side of minor 1 1. Since the value of rows and columns is 1, and when we add 1 plus 1, we can get one even number with 2. So when we get any even number, we must positive sign to calculate the value of expanding about the row. And in other cases, if we want to find minor for row 1 and columns 2 is in minor 1 2, the addition of the number between row and columns got odd number was 3. So we must use negative sign to find the minor of that row. The process is repeated for all minors. Next we about to find the adjoint of A. But as explained before by Maria and NABILA, in order to find adjoint, we must know the value of determinant, minor, and cofactor. So, how to find the adjoint of matrices? Adjoint is equal to cofactor transpose of matrices. So, from that we can get the exact value of adjoint.
Now I understand how to solve any question of matrices in mathematics.
Now I want to know how to apply matrices in our life. Is that something new for us to notice? I think, if we apply the concept of matrices in our life, it's definitely gave an advantage to us. May I know how? Please, I need explanation how. Yes. We can use this concept in our life. Right, Maria and Nabila?
Yep. It's correct. Now I'm gonna show you guys the real situation that we can use this concept in order to solve the problem.
But is it possible to apply the concept?
I have thinking so much. It's actually a piece of cake in order to solve problem by using this concept. Don't worry, I will guide everyone. Everyone, let us look at this example. There is one table that consists of 3 types of market, types of biscuits and the total amount for each market. The table above give us the guidance to solve the problem. Let us put Danial as a subject in this situation. For instance, Danial has bought X packets of whole wheat biscuits, Y packet of cream biscuits, and Z packets of groundnut biscuits from each mini market. Therefore, how we gonna know the exact value of X, Y and Z? Like I mentioned before, we can solve this using solving problem-related matrices. Firstly, we take out the info from the question. Thus we can say X is equal to packets of whole wheat biscuits. Y is equal to packets of cream biscuits. And Z is equal to packets of groundnut biscuits. Then, we can produce 3 different linear equations as shown there. Once we have 3 different linear equations, thus we can change that 3 different linear equations in matrix form as shown aside of 3 linear equations. Then we should label each side of matrix form which A, X and B. These labeled can help us to dive further in solving problems. Right now, we just got a small equation. Given a times X is equal to B. By using matrices of A inverse, we need to make X as a subject. Therefore, each side of equation will multiplied by matrices of A inverse. This will get X is equal to matrices of A inverse multiply B. From that, we can position the matrix form by following X is equal to matrices of A times B. Value of matrices is given just now. Thus we solve the multiplication of matrices. Therefore, we can get the value of matrices of X. The value of matrices X is equal to 2, 3 and 1. Yeah. We got it finally. So from that we can identify each value for the packets of each type of biscuits. And now have done solving a problem in our real life.
Last but not least, can you guys imagine how matrices was applied in our real life? Actually, there are a lot of ways and benefits of this topic in our real life.
To summarize all of this, matrices is actually wide used in our culture. Maybe we didn't notice, however this thing and its applied is everywhere. I definitely agree with Maria. Matrices is applied everywhere. And now we had just solves one problem in our real life. It is such a great teamwork. I glad to have this teamwork together.
Yeah. I get to gain new knowledge. Thanks to all of you for giving example matrices in real life.
Thank you guys. Love you so much.